inside a storm of endless scrolls, bite-sized dopamine, and never-ending distractions that are designed to keep us busy but not present. Today, I'm diving into the dark side of social media. Right, so we all know that social media, those minutes that we tend to spend on social media can end up becoming 20 minutes, 30 minutes, and it's almost like this mindless form of scrolling tends to sabotage a lot of time out of our day. Some people it goes to 2 hours or even more cumulatively in a day that we end up spending on social media, and then always complaining to say that we don't have time to do the things we really want to do in life. But there's a much more darker side to social media, and something that I've experienced from using social media is starting to notice how this is actually trying to hijack our consciousness. Yes, it may seem like fairly benevolent by scrolling through thinking that yes, it's content that's created. However, if we're not choosing the content consciously and we're letting these algorithms choose the content for us, the problem is that we're not really engaging it in a conscious manner. We're allowing our consciousness to be hijacked each time we watch these short form videos that are controlled by algorithms, and we're training our minds with the short attention span. We're actually training our minds to shift outside of our own state, our own reality, into whatever we're watching. So immediately you start to forget about the problems you're dealing with, start getting engaged in the video that you're watching, and because it's short form and you keep flipping it, it's like as if you're changing your conscious awareness to something totally outside of yourself. It's like watching television, but the problem is you got it right accessible on your mobile phone and you're doing it constantly throughout the day. There's another dark angle to the use of social media. It has this ability to pull us out of present moment awareness. But why do they do that? This matrix benefits from distracted minds that aren't fully consciously aware of what we're doing. We become easier to manipulate when we are distracted. We become easier to program when we're distracted. Why do you think that a number of these platforms have advertisement revenue? It's easy to program people to desire certain products, things, and keep this matrix system operational if we have constantly distracted minds, if we're not really consciously aware of what we're consuming and we become victim to the consumption of algorithmic content. And that's why it's so important that we engage with social media in a very conscious fashion and we don't fall victim to these dopamine rushes and algorithms that constantly feed us content.